Hi, Gary.
Hi, Mark.
Folks, if you just tuned into the YouTube or you're seeing this on the website, Recovery After Divorce, welcome to all of you that are watching. And maybe you didn't hear these other interviews, but I'm with Gary Sprague. Gary is the founder and the president of the Center for Single Parent Family Ministry. For the last 22 years in the United States, he's an author. He's written books on the subject of how divorce impacts children. Give us the title of those books again.
My Parents Got a Divorce, and then the Kids Hope Workbook for Children, and the Kids Hope Workbook for Teens.
So once again, Gary's an expert in this area. He's seen his books and his seminars, retreats, minister to thousands of kiddos and their parents. So here's the question. What would be an encouraging word you would give to parents, single parents, that we both know, as many people are viewing right now, how difficult it is to do, juggle all the plates. And just try to be the best possible parent you can be as well. So what would be an encouraging word that you could give to parents right now?
Well, the actual word is hope, and I'll describe that. But before we had our organization, the Center for Single Parent Family Ministry, the organization was called Kids Hope, and so we believe in hope. We believe that you can get there, and that comes from the scripture in Romans 5, 3-5. It says, "When there's trouble in your life, that the trouble won't stay trouble. Trouble will turn into patience, and patience will develop character, and character will produce hope, and hope will never disappoint us." And so many times people want to get there as quick as possible, but there's trouble in our life. All of us have trouble, and we need to, in a way, embrace that, realizing that it won't stay trouble. Trouble will turn into hope one day. And so, we want to, go through this process. Recovery, through divorce is not just this, simple process where it's like, do these 10 things and everything will be fine. I mean, the season in your life, take advantage of it, embrace the trouble in your life, because you know that God has promised that, as you work through this, that trouble will turn into patience, character, and then hope. And it does. It depends on, how much you're going to work through the process, and if you're a believer, it really depends on, giving this whole process to God, and that, your life is going to change, and your kid's life is going to change, but you will get there. Hope is going to come.
Gary, in reference to hope, that's a great word. Thank you. Maybe you could also add to what we're talking about today, and that is, what would be helpful for children to see from their parents, how they're living hope? Yeah. What is it they would see in their parents' lives?
Yeah, I think what they want to see is they want to see transparency. They want to see that their parents are living a life of truth. It's not perfection, right? But it's character. It's showing that they're transparent. They're living their life as best as they can, and they're not holding back. They're not lying to their kids. So it's really tied into character and truth, and living out that truth in their life. And for the kids to realize, okay, my parents not perfect, but at least they've shot straight with me. They've told me the truth about the things in their life and what's going on in my life, and there's some transparency there.
Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it.
Thanks.